Hello viewers, Josh here, and welcome to another episode, the 5th episode in fact, of this Impossible is Something series. And straight away, I know you guys are going to have noticed, what? A 7-minute video? What is this? What kind of sick joke is this? But there's a reason why this episode is longer than others, and it's the reason why it's the longest yet. And that is because this episode itself isn't actually carrying on from the last one, where in the last one, I think that finished with me getting into the semi-final, because I didn't actually win that tournament, and I didn't want to keep feeding you episodes where it was basically me getting to the semi-final or the final, and then losing in the semi-final or the final because the team's so awful. So what I decided to do was, I decided to just go ahead, knuckle down, and play this tournament, well, this first tournament, until I won the tournament, so then I could upload an episode for you guys of me being successful and getting the job done and really going to town with this team and bringing home the first tournament, but not the first tournament, the first trophy in the series. And that's what I did in this episode. So that's why it's quite a long episode, and you'll see the whole journey of that tournament in this installment as well. But another reason for this episode being longer than usual is also for the fact that I've got a few things to talk about as well as the gameplay itself. So I'll talk about the gameplay more towards the end in the semi-final and the final rounds, but until we get there, I've just got a few things to talk about with my channel itself. Now, some of you may or may not know that the other day I've been in contact with Yaush, and over the next few weeks or so, I believe I will be partnered, and that's success for my channel. So yes, can I get a hooray? Probably not, but anyway. Yeah, so what I'm going to plan to do with my channel as well now is I do plan to upload more regularly as well. More regularly, whatever. I've just hammered that word, but the show must go on. So I do plan to upload more often, and I'm thinking about doing some more tutorial. I'm thinking about doing tutorials. Sorry, I'm thinking about doing skill tutorials, maybe in depth, to really get in and show you guys how skills can benefit you, where to use them, how to do them, all that such a thing. And I may even do sort of long shot tutorials as well, but let me know if you guys want to see that. I do also plan to do sort of my picks of the week, but these picks of the week are going to be different. They're going to be players that are they're all going to be under 1k coins, and they really are going to be amazing players at cheap prices that I think can fit into any sort of team, any sort of hybrid team. So that's something I do plan to do as well. I do plan to do these picks of the weeks and tutorials in the near future, as well as everything that I'm doing so far with the compilations and this Impossible is Something series as well. But I may also as well, I'm really unsure on this, because I've had a few people come to me saying, hey, you should post some Modern Warfare 3 videos, you should post some of this, you should post some of that. So I'd love to get some feedback, whether it be through messaging me on YouTube or in the comment section below, what you guys think of me maybe doing. If I just want to make this clear as well, if I did post Modern Warfare 3 videos, Modern Warfare 3 commentaries, I would not post them at the what's the word I'm looking for here? I wouldn't post Modern Warfare 3 videos at the expense of FIFA. My FIFA videos are always going to take priority on this channel. If I did post Modern Warfare 3, it would be purely maybe one video every 2 weeks, maybe one video a month, just showing you guys some really good gameplay that I'm proud of, that I'd achieved. And if I did, that's what it would be, maybe giving you guys some tips as well. But FIFA will always be priority. Just let me know what you guys think about my plans with the picks of the week, the Modern Warfare 3 videos, and the tutorials as well. So anyway, back to this gameplay and commentary. And I think this is the semi-final game we're at right now, and you could see from the guy's team that he didn't have great chemistry, but his team itself was actually really good. He had lots of rare players. I think he's got zzzJoshzzz and oh god, I think it's Kandri, I might be wrong there, or Kadri from the MLS, and those guys are two really pacey players. Really good, quite a good strike force to have, although they do lack the chemistry. But I was quite worried going into this game. I thought, oh no, this guy's going to hammer me because he's got such a good team. And I noticed Barsobai actually made a video with this team the other week or the other day ago, and he was basically calling it the Herp Derps or something along this line. Something along those lines, and that's basically what this team is. I mean, they can just let you down so often, so that's why I was worried going into this contest. And I think he got a goal there to pull it back to 3-2, but that wasn't the end of it. I added again to make it 4-2, and then to win that game, and that put me through to the final. Now, I think this was actually the first final. No, this was the second final I'd got to while attempting this series, and obviously with this team, it really is hard because the higher you go up, I do think you come against better players. And this guy that I came across here, his team really wasn't that good. His team, well, it was a lot better than mine because my team's pretty awful. I mean, I think my players are rated in the 40s. I think this guy had some in his 60s. I noticed that Brazilian striker up there, he seemed quite the real deal. So, although this guy didn't have a great team, he was a very good FIFA player. And that's what I came up against in the final. Now, as you'll see here, I was a bit annoyed with EA because top of the screen there in the left hand corner, there is not the time and there is not the score. So I was playing this game unaware of the time, unaware of the score, and I did not know what was going on. So as you saw there as well, I went down 1-0 pretty early on, and then he got another goal there. Lucky goal in my opinion, got the rebound and slotted it home to make it 2-0, and I couldn't even see the time. So I was really up against it. I was 2-0 down in the final, and I couldn't even see the time, but nonetheless, I fought all the way. In the 76th minute there, Max Clayton, the beast that always comes up for me when I need him, 16-year-old supreme striker, came up for me and got the goal there. He gave the ball with his keeper sloppily to Kinneberg, I think it is, yeah. Banged that in the 80th minute, and that put the game into extra time. Now, bearing in mind I was 2-0 down, I couldn't even see the time the whole game. I pulled it back with 14 minutes to go, I think it was, to bring it back to 2-1, and then with a few minutes to go I brought it back level, so this guy must have been annoyed. Max Clayton threw again, finishing it there, 3-2 up, and it all went downhill from this guy from here, but thankfully this was my first trophy and first tournament in this series, and boy was I happy to get it because it was a real struggle. But as always guys, if you did like this video and you are enjoying this series, please do like the video because that makes sense. If you're not already, please do subscribe if you want to see videos like this in the future. I do plan to continue this series. I might move up to the silver tournament or the gold tournament next. That'll be a real struggle. But yeah, and if you would like to see anything I've mentioned in this video, like the picks of the week, the tutorials, and maybe even some Modern Warfare 3 in the future, but that won't be too often, please do let me know in a message on YouTube or down below in the comments. But as always guys, I have been Josh, and I've finally won a tournament in this series, and I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah guys, I have been Josh, and I'll see you all later.